Jason Grims with Battery Eye 1st U.S. Light Artillery. We'll be live firing 10-pounder Parrott rifles, a 2.9-inch early war model, and a 3-inch mid to late war model. This is one of the rounds sabbated, so that'll grip the rifling and make this cannon. Hopefully our sighting is on target today.
We're shooting these about 500 yards downrange and into some targets.
Yeah, you could just see that projectile from this angle, can't ya?
So different than a Napoleon. I'm used to holding it up here. I feel like it might be like right there. That's what I'm seeing.
Like, I think so. Keep going. Ready! Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Whoop.
Okay. I have to look through the graphic. Oh! Yes! Fire! Woo! Yes! Come on! Hit something. Hit something? Hit something. Usually if you hear that flap, you either hit the target or hit a tree. I've got to give it the genuflect. Exactly what we want. Okay. All right. Okay.
All three marks on bottom.
Once you're clear,
Clear!
ceasefire.
You have seen that how the cannon is getting recoiled after firing. So here we are going to discuss about the practical applications of the conservation of the linear momentum. So cannon is recoiling due to the conservation of the linear momentum. So here we are going to find out the reason and the mathematical formulations of the recoil of the cannon. So now this is the cannon. You can see inside the cannon ball is there. And suppose m is the mass of the cannon, capital M is equal to mass of the cannon. And small m is equal to mass of the cannonball. Okay. So this is the mass is capital M and small cannonball is here. The mass of the cannon is capital M. The cannonball, the mass is small m. Now, before firing, both the cannon and the ball are at rest condition. So this is at rest. This is before firing, and this is after firing. So what will happen after firing? The cannonball will move with the velocity v. So here the velocity will be v, is going in this direction, and the velocity of the cannon will be capital V, is going in the opposite direction that he observed in the video. So what you can write from the conservation of linear momentum? So according to the conservation, according to the conservation of linear momentum, so you can write the total momentum before firing is equal to total momentum after firing. So total momentum before firing is equal to total momentum after firing. So what is the total momentum before firing? So see, everything is rest. So cannonball is also at rest, cannon is also at rest. So you can write m into 0 plus small m into 0. And what is the total momentum after firing? Capital M has velocity capital V. So m into V plus the bullet is in velocity how much? Small v. So m into V. So now you can write, or you can write mv plus mb is equal to 0. Write this way. So now what is V? So V will be equal to minus mb by capital M. Okay. So this is the velocity. So now the negative sign shows that the capital V and the small v are in opposite direction. So here I can write the negative sign, write in different color. Negative sign shows that capital V and small v are in opposite direction. Okay. So now you can say the direction the cannon gives a kick in the backward directions. Okay. Or you can say the cannon recoils with the velocity of capital V. As you know that the mass m is much more greater than small m. So you can write that V, capital V, will be less than the small v. So that is, the recoil velocity of the cannon is much smaller than the forward velocity of the bullet. So that you can also say. And very important part is that, so here you can see this part is there. So in case of gun or firing a bullet from the gun also, so the gun is also fixed with the shoulder very tightly, so that when it will recoil, so that the person who is firing the gun, so that he should not get affected, or he should not get hurt. So like this way in case of cannon also, to prevent the more recoil, so it is fixed with the ground with this type of thing, so that if it is recoil also, it will not go far distance. It will get stop after some time, because due to the friction it will get stopped. So that is why this is the useful thing actually, what I want to say. So the total mass becomes large, and if the total mass becomes large for this one, so the recoil velocity will also become small. Okay. So today is up to this one. So thank you very much.